I just up my stock. Fuck them cops. If you love hip hop, bust them shots. Your man priceless if your name's loyal. Back at the main race.
It's really another level.
There's you that does have a yours. The one that does, he's made the decision, I'm going to increase my prices.
You still smoking weed on your conscience. I'm pulling off the car lot, screaming God's grace.
Just landed in Miami, fellas, man. You wanna know one of my biggest pet peeves, fellas? Like, it's so much shit I hate about the airport, you know? One of my biggest pet peeves is when, like, you land, right? Like the plane land. Hold on, let me find out where to go. Okay, so yeah, I hate when the plane land and like everybody stand up. Like, dude, sit the fuck down. Everybody in the front has to go. You feel me? Then the people in front of you have to go. Then you can go. Like, sit your ass down. That shit blow the fuck out of me. Like, I hate that shit. But I'm about to go get this bag and see what my boy John on, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. You miss me, bro?
I did miss you, bro. I'm excited that you're here.
It's time.
Let's go.
What you gotta say to my guys?
I don't have much to say, bro, to be honest. This time, all I have to say is, I think you guys have heard too much. I think you guys have consumed too much. I think you guys are worried like, oh, what's the next thing I'm gonna hear? What's the next thing I'm gonna hear that's gonna motivate me? What's the next thing I'm gonna see that Cry does that's gonna motivate me to take action? Brother, with all due respect, we make these videos so you can get better. But I don't make these videos, Cry don't make these videos so that you rely on us.
Facts.
You gotta become self-sufficient.
And put it in work.
You always watch this video, oh, he's gonna say something today, and that's gonna change my life. No! You gonna change your life, brother. You think you're gonna pull up in some shit like this because of me? That'd be great, but it's gonna be because of you, doggy.
Facts.
None of the other guys are gonna tell you that. They're gonna be like, no, it's because of me. No, it's because of you. I might help you get there. He might shine a little bit of light on your path, but you gotta do it,
Facts.
brother. No other way.
Doggy. Is my shit gonna fit in there or not?
That bag, I'd probably just hold it.
Hold it.
It's like a one bag fit.
Doggy. Bro, this bitch get up, bro. Bro, this bitch fast as fuck, bro.
That spin scared you?
Hell yeah, bro. They always do that?
No, I did that.
Oh, you did that?
Bro, this car makes 1,200 horsepower, so you just barely spin it. The tires are still cold. It's just gonna spin. And I mean, bro, to spin an all-wheel drive car like that, it just has to be retarded.
21. If I want it, I get it. You know what I'm moving. I feel like I'm God. See y'all.
Check. Yeah, doggy. I'm about to turn this bitch up, fellas. She bad, bro. Yeah, doggy. Yeah. You squat with no shoes? You do? I won't be the odd one out. Yeah, doggy. 10? I ain't eat shit all day, fellas. Hungry as fuck, doggy. They think shit sweet with the legs. I'm really like colossal. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I really was gassing to gas it on to create the narrative, but I'm really strong lower body. Yeah, doggy. Yep. He hollering.
Let's go.
Baby food. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We going plate or quarter? 3? This shit got me tweaking, bro. That pre-workout got me. That shit got me tweaked out, bro. Yeah, doggy. Yes. Yeah, doggy. Yeah, doggy. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Easy. Easy! It's been a minute since I hit 3, fellas.
You want to do 275 or this?
I can do this.
He was talking.
I was. I gotta back it up. Can't be a dweeb. Hey, come here. It's just a fucking bar.
Easy. What is that? Easy. What is that?
Fuck me, man.
That was light, bro.
That was light. All right, fellas, back at John crib, man. About to get something to eat and then head over to the crib that we all staying at. And then I think we just gonna chill. We got a private chef coming, gonna get some food, man. But man, this view never gets old, man.
That's me, bro. My fault.
Oh, you guys already came inside?
Nah.
I just came in when I first.
Oh, bro, that's fine. Was it the door was just open, or you looked at the?
No, it's just open.
Oh, easy. Oh, you guys could have just come in.
I didn't even know that. All right, fellas, I'm gonna give you all the house tour. So this is my room right here. I had to get my own bed, man. Got the walk-in shower. And then in my room, I got the balcony I can walk out on.
It says beware of alligators, so no cold plunge in the morning.
Type shit.
Bro, if we can't do a cold plunge with the alligators, are we really men?
We're not, we're dweebs.
Let's do a cold
It's
plunge in
time.
the morning. Seems like cold plunge with the alligators, baby.
Then you got the outside area, fellas.
Yo, so
Right.
turns out I'm talking to
Got a little mini chill room. We still downstairs. And you got some more bedrooms over here, one right here, one right here. I haven't even been over here yet.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see what
Got a mirror.
Is there anything I can like do?
More
for you guys to
bedrooms.
make you feel more comfortable? Okay, just let me know if there's anything.
Thank you.
Here we go. Back upstairs. And this is like the open
So I told
area.
him there's alligators in the pond, so if we don't cold plunge with the alligators tomorrow, we're not like actually about that. This will be perfect for the dinner. You have plenty of spots.
Another bedroom. This is a really nice bedroom.
Yeah, that's really nice. We need to do we gotta play a sand volleyball game tonight. There's volleyball.
We got another balcony out here. Just a view.
Hold on, get these beats. Get these shit out the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's over with now. Oh! Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh! That's so foul.
That's not a foul.
Ah! Come on!
Should have brought tennis shoes.
Come on! I'm him!
I'm gonna call you Cry Pumper Nickel until you get fucking longer pants. Holy shit.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
You gotta shoot really soft with this ball. 2-0.
Oh my gosh. We play volleyball, I'm gonna roast your ass.
Give me that one.
Damn! I have like no ball awareness.
Come on, get a bucket. You still John my feet.
respect, bro. I haven't played. I told you I'm ass. I've never claimed anything about basketball.
That's my range.
Say it!
All right, dog. I'll admit it. You're good at playing with the balls, doggy. You're him with the balls.
2-0, fellas.
With the balls, doggy.
My client, I say him.
You're him. You're him at
That's
basketball.
what I needed, bro. That's what I needed.
What Sebum did so well is like he didn't even necessarily come back so much better in shape. Like arguably like 2023 was like his, or 2022 was his peak year. And every year after that, he didn't really look that much crazier. But what everyone else was doing was they were trying to beat him. So they were like getting injured. They were coming in out of shape. He was just focused on, am I going to just do the right things? He wasn't like, I got to put on an extra 5 pounds. I'm also, I got to do this. Because then you start like injuring yourself, messing up your prep, changing things and doing things differently. The people at the top are just like, how can I consistently keep showing up every single solitary day, doing the things that I know work, and everyone else will just, they'll try to like overshot and do things that they're actually not ready for yet, and then they mess themselves up. When you try to push too hard instead of just focusing on the daily actions, you lose, like no matter what. So that's like always been my philosophy. But it's, you know, I've talked about it with so many guys as well too. It's like, bro, in this game, like, you can make way more money than you can actually handle. Like, we could already be doing $1 million a month, but I don't want to be doing that and go make $1 million a month once and then go down every month since. And that's what happened with most of these other guys. They have their best month, but they push ads when they're not fulfilling properly. They're posting content while they have clients that they're not answering back. They're doing this, so the system doesn't work. So you market, you make the money, but then the bad word of mouth overcomes your marketing, and then every single month after that is down. I want to hit $1 million a month to go $1.2 million, $1.5 million, and like keep sustaining that. I'm not gonna get greedy. Like, you know, it's like, oh, we could do it next month, but like we genuinely, like, I cannot message and fulfill on the amount of customers that are at $1 million a month unless I change the model or do something there. So it's like, over time, I will be able to, as we continue to innovate and do things like that. But if I immediately push and we just like upped ad spend and went and, you know, posted so much content and there was never any gaps, I wouldn't be able to fulfill in those people. And then every month after that is down. So you have to kind of know how to pace yourself. I think that's what Iman has done so well, is he just paced himself so perfectly. Because eventually, like, if every single month and every single year, you're adding like 1 inch of progress, 1 inch of progress, 1 inch of progress, and everyone else is trying to grab a foot of progress at the same time, in 10 years time, no matter what, every single inch like compounds, and then you move a tiny bit and you move 4 feet, and then no one can even catch up. So I think that's the best way. It's obviously like you want to have speed in business, but you have to know the speed at which you can stay running without falling. You know what I'm saying? That's always been the biggest thing in my mind. I could take a flower, and if you put us in 3 separate rooms and we couldn't hear each other, I could take a flower and I could draw 5 different points of relations between it and my business. And Cry could take a flower and he could come up with 5 completely different points and you the exact same thing. And those are each of our teaching styles, and those are going to attract and relate to a completely different group of people. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's like you might listen to my example and you're like, I'm going to talk about those examples. But then you lose that like creative energy that's going to attract your unique audience. You know what I'm saying? So that like really helps. That's like massive for me. But it feels weird at first because sometimes you're like, oh, is anybody even going to care about this thought? But then you start to get validated. Like people are like, bro, this is crazy. Bro, I had this exact same thought.
I just told them that.
Yeah. And it's insane. And then you start to realize like everyone's having the same thing and everything is connected. Like I saw this video and it was this guy, and I don't like fully relate to what he said in the moment, but like I've done this before and I can see other people doing it. And he was like, when someone says, when someone asks you to go out to a party, but you said you have plans, but really the plans are you just posted on Instagram. So you have to refresh the page every second to see who liked it. And then when somebody you know likes it, you have to go and view the post again and imagine it from their perspective, seeing it. And there were so many people like, I literally do not have a single unique experience. Like, I can't believe you've experienced this too. So all the little weird things that we do that we're like, oh, no one else does that. Literally, there's a ton of other humans that do the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if there's somebody that's 60 years old that has Instagram, they're probably not doing that. But like this generation, there's so many things that are the same. And the more you talk about those like weird little things that you do, the more people are drawn to you because they're like, no way you understand me on that deep of a level. You know what I'm saying? You got calls today, you said?
I got a sales call in 2 hours.
Pressure's on. We're gonna sit here and watch you, dog.
I gotta do it live.
Go be by yourself. That would be even hard for me, bro.
That would be hard.
Yeah, like take a sales call with everybody watching. Some Wolf of Wall Street shit, man. When I didn't post my push-ups, and like a couple people messaged me, and I was like, and then a week goes by, and then I'm like, oh, literally nothing's changed, and I was like, oh, and I realized I just had literally a completely false construct in my head that literally was made up from nothing.
Yeah, so true.
You missed the 4 a.m. wake ups?
For sure. Every time I can, if it's 8:30 and I have nothing to do, I'm like, I'm going to sleep and I'm waking up early. I can't wait to move back to Georgia. I'm gonna try and wake up every single day around like 5 or 6. It's so hard in Miami to do it just because there's like, you don't even go eat until 9 p.m. And you know, it's very, very difficult. But it's like, you know, I feel like my best self when I'm up in the morning at 4 a.m. That's when I get the most of my work done. That's when I'm like the hardest on myself. That's when my mindset is the best. That's when I feel absolute peace. There's not a single other time. When it is 4 in the morning, I go outside, it's cold, the birds are chirping, it's quiet, but I hate going outside in the morning at 4 a.m. In Brickell, it's still nice, but like in Georgia, bro, trees,
like
woods.
silence.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world. It's like that lonely, it's kind of depressing, but that gives me like drive. Like
you
that's
back in the trenches.
exactly. That makes me be like, I got to get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's very proud. That's my favorite feeling in the entire world. I can't wait for that, bro. I can't wait to go back to that. But it's just about knowing yourself, bro. And then like momentum compounds on momentum. Some people it takes 12 months. Some people it takes 3 months. I also think it's about like what kind of success you've had prior. So like, for example, like Bennett probably had more money in his bank account than I did when he bought from me. Like Bennett told me he had like multiple 7 figures, like just invested in the stock market. When he bought my program, I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? But so immediately it's like he already went through like his development arc of like building skill, getting over limiting beliefs, getting doors slammed in his face, knocking doors when he didn't want to, all of those things. So then he just took that like straight into content. Sam, for example, the guy that's on the way here, he did door-to-door sales, managed a sales team, and he's taken so many calls online that it's like he has 2,000 followers. He's just ripping how to get piffs. But it's like it's because he's already gone through that like development thing. And then I have people like, you know, you have some Michael, for example. It immediately like started making money, and he's because he doesn't have as much of a development curve because like your development curve was at the previous company that you had. But then if I have a guy who's, you know, he's like, there's never been that like, oh, okay, I see like, you know, perfect. That's why it took me so long. I didn't have anything in my life. I wasn't a straight A student. I never got crazy good grades. I never did anything. So I had to like prove to myself I could do it. And that's why it took me 3 years instead of, and then some guys, you know, they pick it up so fast. So there's that. And then there's also guys where it's like, they genuinely like don't have a single other choice. Like cry. Like literally, like there's no other choice. It's either like you're the biggest failure. And that's where like massive growth comes from. Same with Peter. Peter literally, I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I didn't even know this until after he made 100K a month, but he sent me the video that he took the night he bought my program, and he was like, I just spent all the money in my bank account on this dude's program. I don't know what like he looked genuinely terrified. You could see that's back against the wall.
Yeah.
And he just fucking made it happen. That's what like the coolest thing ever. But long enough time horizon, if you give yourself 12 months and there's no up and down. Now I see some guys will like be consistent for 3, and then they'll be in their head for 3 months, and then they'll be like, well, I've been doing this for 9 months. It's like, no, you've been doing it for 3, because every time you restart, every time you stop with your consistency, you have to restart again. But if there's 12 months of like absolute nonstop, it doesn't matter if you're missing like freaking 3 chromosomes. You can make $15,000 a month. Like it's genuine. Like, with 12 months, same offer, same structure, same thing. I'm not gonna stop. You can do it if you give yourself a call. And that's what's like so reassuring. Cause I've seen it so many times.
Some of those stories piss me off so bad. I'm like, am I fucking retarded? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, but it's like every single person is there. It's kind of like it's like me and Cry like playing basketball. It's just like a reps thing, you know. Like I'm athletic. My dad played D1 college basketball. My dad was a fucking beast. I picked up the basketball once when I was little, and I just like I didn't love it. If I had been playing basketball for the past year, I'd be nasty. So it's not like that like. Cry might be more athletic than me. I might be more athletic than him. But like then, you know, if we were to fight or if we were to like, you know, drive my car, like, you know, there's things that I'm gonna, you know, if the second Cry hits the gas, he's going to the left and he's crashing into the wall.
Don't say fight though.
It's a
I don't like how you slid
whatever,
that in.
bro.
You slid that in there so smooth though.
You see what I'm saying though? So it's like it doesn't mean.
How does it feel to be that guy?
I'm not sure yet. I'm chasing him.
Fellas, night 1 in the books. About to still get my journaling in, man. Man, I want to share with you guys something that, you know, John spoke about tonight that really resonated with me. I'm not sure if it's in the video or not, but he spoke about the differentiators that separate like the killers within the community and the, you know, guys that may be killers but just catch on a little slower, right? Or maybe not killers, right? And the 2 components he spoke about is 1, it's individuals who have been through some prior adversity, right? So he mentioned guys that may have like prior sales experience or prior success with e-commerce or prior success within some business model, right? Where they realize like, as long as I can get through this 0 to 32 degrees, right? And focus on the inputs and not the outputs, I'll be fine. Because the outputs will come eventually. Why? Because they have the proof. All confidence is proof, right? So a lot of the individuals that come into his program and they, you know, get fast results, they've been through some type of adversity. That's why you guys always hear me say, what's your failure resume? Embrace uncomfortability. You're only as strong as your warm rooms, right? That's basically the same thing John said with clients that clients that, you know, succeed fast versus the ones that don't, right? They've been through some type of adversity. So when they get into coaching, it's like, okay, it's just me starting at 0 again. I've been through this. I've seen this before, right? That's the first type of individual. The second type of individual is the person that has no choice, which was me, right? Yeah, I had some success with my fitness transformation, but prior to coaching, I had 0 success with business. I failed at music. I failed with e-commerce. I failed at basketball, bro, with the injuries. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have any proof of concept when it came to doing something outside of a physical fitness transformation, right? So for me, it wasn't that first aspect. It was the second. It was when you're at rock bottom and you don't have a choice, right? I'm going to continuously say it, fellas. Before I invested in John Mentorship, I didn't have any money at all. I invested my last. That's why when I hear y'all motherfuckers say, oh, I don't got it right now. Oh, I got to wait. Brother, I've been there. When you really want something, right, I'm going to continue to say it, the how doesn't matter. When your why is big enough, the how doesn't matter, right? So when I invested my last, what John was saying was that the individuals that do that, their back is against the wall. Peter was the same way, the guy you guys hear me talk about all the time. He invested his last as well. It's like you learn the most about yourself as a man. You don't have a choice, right? So obviously, it may not be you with coaching, fellas, but with your life, whatever you're trying to accomplish. If it's the physique, if it's the chick, if it's the lifestyle, if it's a new job, if it's a business model, right? Maybe you're not at rock bottom, but make the predicament worse than what it is, right? Maybe you're doing way better than most individuals around you, but the individuals that you're comparing yourself to, it's a way bigger deficit, right? So compared to that deficit of the individuals that you aspire to be like, you are at rock bottom. So that's how you have to act on an everyday basis. That mindset has to match your actions, right? Or embrace some uncomfortability and pursue through something so you can be confident and have the proof. That's the issue with a lot of guys. A lot of guys, they run the fuck away from adversity or they retreat. So they keep starting and stopping, staying in a cycle of mediocrity.
When if you would have just stuck with something for 12 months, despite the outputs, brother, you'll be a lot farther than you are. Right? Don't ever think, why is this happening to me? Think, what is this trying to teach me? Right? Embrace failure. Embrace uncomfortability. Embrace the L's and pursue through it. So that way you got the proof. Right? You got the proof. Same thing with these chicks, right? You got a chick break your heart, deal with it. Right? Then if a chick move funny again or something happens in the future, you're accustomed to that emotion. I got through that. I can get through this easily. That's the beauty as a man when you own your purpose and you chase success and you're going through obstacles. The more that you accomplish, you chase new heights, but you understand, yeah, this is tough, but it's not as tough as that. Or when I was doing this, a lot of guys never get to that point. Because right when they're at that 30 degrees, they retreat. Right when they're at that 31 degrees, they retreat. Maybe they're at 15 degrees and they retreat. You got to keep going, bro. Right? So that's my main takeaway from night one, man. Tonight was kind of just a chill night. You know, we ate food. We had a private chef, as you guys saw. Talked with all the guys. But tomorrow we're gonna have some guest speakers, man. I'm not gonna say the names yet, but some of the guys, you guys watch their videos, man. So that'll be exciting to see. But I'm at the journal, man. Wake up, and get right to work, man. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. All right, fellas, it's the top of the morning, man. Everybody else is asleep, man. I told myself that I was getting up at 4 like it was a regular day. A lot of people, they look at stuff like this, like masterminds and stuff, to have fun and, fit in, which is cool to a certain extent. I am having fun. But I remember when I went to the last one, I didn't wake up at my normal wake up time and I felt like a dweeb. And I'm like, why am I not doing the shit that I do when I'm by myself? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing I hold my clients to, like when my clients go out of town or on vacation and I'm telling them to still track their macros. Like, it's the same thing. So who am I to hold them accountable when I can't wake up at 4 because I'm at a fucking mastermind? You know what I'm saying? So I'm up right now, man. So what I'm about to do is do a lot of editing on this vlog, edit as I go. So, I can get this out to you guys as soon as possible, but still got a lot planned and in store for the vlog at this specific time. What I will say is that it's extremely beautiful, here in Miami, man. I could definitely see myself living here, man. I'm still thinking about it, fellas. But just waking up to this weather and this energy is a lot different than anything I've ever experienced. Obviously, Dallas, it has good weather, but it's just a different energy here, business-wise and entrepreneurship-wise. Obviously, this isn't somewhere I would raise my family, but, it is what it is, But I want to share with you guys some daily reads from something I call Daily Motives, right? And I haven't read this list in a very long time. This is something I give my guys in 1% Academy. But me personally, I have not read this specific resource in a while, and I want to read it. Today's Saturday. It says, your comfort zone is dangerous. Growth is painful, change is painful, but nothing is more painful than staying in the same place. There's no such thing as a balanced life. You must be obsessed with your goals and aspirations. That's how all the greats became great. The world rewards confidence and belief. Take massive action. There is no do it later, do it now. Think less and do more. Overthinking paralyzes progress. So in some way, shape, or form, fellas, I want to start my day with some form of reading. That's the reading that I chose today. Sometimes I read 5 pages. Most of the time I'm reading from my reality transurfing notes. Today I wanted to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But this kind of just aligns me to, get my day going, lock in, and remember, right? I'm big on reminders.
as a man, if you can remember what the fuck you're running towards and what the fuck you're running away from, and kind of maintain that emotion that you had when you said, oh, I'm about to turn up, brother, the sky's the limit for you, man. So I'm about to edit this vlog, man, get the day going. See y'all soon.
This is the fucking bar. Don't be a dweeb. All I got is one, right?
Let's go, cry. Come on.
Push.
Don't touch.
That's
Don't
some
touch.
light ass weight.
Don't touch it. Come on.
I got somebody to tell you something.
Listen to me.
Types of individuals, motherfuckers in the game, in the stands. We're in the game. You're watching. Take action.
It's time.
You see what the fuck going on, man. You in the stands too, you dweeb.
All right, fellas, I'm fashionably late. As you can see, your boy clean up nice. But I'm about to get up here and start the mastermind.
It's like every single month, other people are like flexing their, income screenshots. You're flexing just putting 50K in Bitcoin. And so to me, that's really, really, influential. And there's a ton of guys that I could have brought to speak to these events, but it feels very rare and, few and far between that I can find somebody that I'm like, okay, they could speak and it would be good, but like, do I actually support what they do outside of that? And I want to make sure that everything we do is, it's tight knit. There's people that I trust. If you DM Austin, he's going to give you the right information. If you have a question for him, he's going to lead you in the right direction.
All right, fellas, just wrapped up the first speaker with Austin Dunham, man. I've been watching Austin since I've got on YouTube. Like, I would say even before I started watching like Alex Hormozi and Amon Ghazi was definitely first. But before Alex Hormozi, like I was watching Austin Dunham's content and like him and FedEx and stuff. So he spoke today, man, and the last mastermind vlog that I made, I'm not sure if you guys watched it, but I said it really wasn't motivation, it was more confirmation, and that's literally like what I got from, Austin speaking. I definitely learned a lot with some of the stuff that he was speaking about, especially like, if you're in 1% Academy, obviously I'll give you guys the game this week, but like with the YouTube systems, is a lot of the stuff that I've been doing and implementing, you know what I'm saying? And even some mistakes I've been making, he was able to correct. So that's the thing about masterminds, man. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but like there was a span that Austin spoke about something that I was clueless about. And I believe that 30-second span can like change the trajectory of like my business and my life, right? And that's the best thing about masterminds. But it was really, really cool, man. Like, I'm trying to find a way to say this without y'all thinking like I'm gassing or like that I'm like being too humble. But when I think to some of you guys, like I may be like your favorite YouTuber, or like maybe just someone that you prefer to watch the most, or maybe the best, whatever the case may be. But to me personally, fellas, I think I have a lot of work to do in this space. I'm about 14 months in, you know what I'm saying? Less than 7 months in with coaching, right? So like to me, I'm a normal cry, you know what I'm saying? But when Austin was speaking, I was talking to him and he dapped me and he was like, like, bro, I see your content all the time. Like I be seeing you yelling and screaming in front of the whiteboard. And I was like, bro, there's no way. Like you see my shit. Like I be seeing your shit, you know what I'm saying? So to get that confirmation from him that like he sees my shit and he watches my shit from time to time was amazing, bro. Because that's somebody that I watched for years, and he's been in the game for 12 years. Like that's hard to do, fellas. Like I say, I posted a video a day for 120 days. Like he's posted a video of a week for 12 years. You feel what I'm saying? So that was really, really cool, man, to kind of get that head nod from him, telling me to keep going, and he sees my shit. We was chatting it up for a minute. I wish I could have got it on vid for you guys, but I was talking to him for a minute after he was done speaking. But so far it's been really, really good, man. We're about to get ready for the next speaker. Then I think John Mark's gonna speak. But your boy clean up nice. But yeah, doggy, I'm loving it so far, man. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Because this 20 to 40-year-old guy could be having this problem, but also there could be a 16-year-old and a 50-year-old that are having the same problem or the same issue that you could actually sell to both of those people. They don't have to look the same or be the same. They just need to have the same problem. And this is not necessarily even about like sales calls and things like that. This is really about building content that sells to masses, kind of like what he was talking about earlier. But hopefully now you understand customer profiles. There we go.
If I don't got one of these in 4 months, this is what John Mark used to do. He used to close his eyes on the highway, man. My favorite thing is just this dash, though, man. Like,
Oh yeah, the dash is
it's
crazy.
just
It's
crazy.
like a video game.
Yeah, bro.
You wanted me to turn off for the video. My bad.
Okay, no, you good, you good. It's crazy, bro. Give me 4 months, man. September at the latest, but April is time. This is crazy, fellas. Crazy, man. This is the same material as a Nissan or a Toyota, but the difference is mindset, habits, and actions. Mindset, habits, and actions can get you into these.
One of those guys, like, you know, not one of these guys out here like flexing fake numbers. This dude's probably richer than all of the Miami influencers who have much more, but he's, you know, cashed out on a Urus, invested money in his parents' business. Like, this is a real entrepreneur to me, and that's kind of the type of people that we always want to have to the event. So I appreciate it. I'm stoked for this. Let's go.
We're gonna drop a lot of.
Sometimes I rip them on an iPad with the.
Not a lot of money is one simple thing. So the first thing is my packages. The way I set it up is I had high ticket packages. Okay, so I will sell, and I'll also have a lot of variety to give people options. So I set up my packages. You know, this might be a little crazy. Some business gurus can say it's crazy, but I literally had packages from 1,500 up to 100K. So if somebody comes and looks at my packages that can afford 100K, they're not going for the 1,500 because that's the only one that I have, right? I want to have every option right there. So whoever's in front of it, you know, they can then choose. Oh.
We could have rented the restaurant out for 50K, and I just say,
Cheers! Listen to me. I earned this, right? You didn't. You're probably a fat fuck or a skinny dude, right? You can't drink on the weekend, but I can. Yeah, it's time. Nah, they don't need the second one. It's just me. They can see me or you need to flash on that bitch.
Nah, I see.
Here we go.
You blocked me, I lost you, it's a back and forth. Think I even hit your email as a last resort. Did you really read the message that I sent before? Thought I learned that shit, I perfect, put it on the floor. I put that on my son, I put it on the Lord. What else should I put it on? It's nothing more. I heard you ain't found nobody that's erotic, dog. I heard that you went through hell and got it. I heard, bitch.
All right, fellas, just wrapped up night 2. Got one more night of the mastermind, man. But man, this has been, it's been a lot more. This one has had a lot more impact on me than the first one. Just the game I'm getting is really nuts. Obviously, this one, you know, like, fellas, I'm not saying this to pitch you guys on 1% Academy. I'm truly not. But in some way, shape, or form, man, it is not a cliche when you hear people say, get in the right environment, get around the right people,
Invest in yourself. Learn from an individual who's where you want to be. Fellas, being around these individuals, man, you know, like when Austin Dunham presented, like he presented, you know, what he was making month to month when he was doing fitness and like where he's at now with his current offer with dating, right? The guy that spoke up to him, same thing. The guy that spoke up to him, same thing, right? You start to realize, man, it's so many. It just opens your eyes. The best way I can put it, fellas, is it's kind of like you. Let's say you a fucking kid, and your whole life you was raised on a barn, and then you finally go to school and realize there's like TV and ice cream and alcohol and like all this other and social media. It's just like a new world to you. You're like, holy shit, I didn't know this was possible. That's how I feel right now, right? Like it's just opening your eyes to so much shit, and not necessarily like more so with the first mastermind, fellas. It was kind of like this is possible, right? That's what I got from it. Like, okay, this is the blueprint. This is possible. What I'm getting from this mastermind, fellas, is that whatever you think it takes to get to where you want to go, it takes so much more. The immediate afterthought from 2 days in is, holy shit, do I have a lot of work to do? Holy shit, am I really behind? Right? Like the dude Dre that talked, he was the last person I posted that spoke, man. Dude's 25. That was his Urus that I was getting in. And dude's company right now is worth 200 M's. He just basically, you know, put 400K down and I like bought his dad a restaurant, owns a $1.5 million real estate, you know, property. Obviously, he has the Urus, you know what I'm saying? And he's 25, right? So it's like, fellas, like you're not doing enough. You're not. When you're chasing this 1%, you're truly trying to be exceptional in all areas, and they're all in shape, right? When you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, maximize your finances, be the best mentally, change your family's trajectory, live in abundance, check every single C, brother. It's so much work that you're doing that you're not doing. I promise you. Like that's like literally my first afterthought is like, holy shit, man, do I have a lot of work to do, right? But I'm inspired, right? But when I'm seeing these individuals, like I always say in my videos, I'm not thinking of damn, I wish I was where they at or jealous or envious. The first thing that comes to my head is, holy fuck, did they go through a lot of pain and failure that I failed to do and a lot of other motherfuckers failed to do to get to where they at. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. That's the first thing that comes to my mind, fellas, right? And I'm letting y'all know now. Hopefully, some of y'all can get in rooms like this, right? But for those that never will, I'm here to tell you, brother, it's levels. And you can get there, but you're never going to get there with the same habits and ideologies and actions that you've been taking. I speak about the 4 levels of action, brother. There's a 5th. Maniac. These motherfuckers is maniacs. You 25 years old and your company's fucking value is 200 M's. Right? And another thing too that's really impressive to me is all of these guys have extremely high character. Extremely high character. Austin Dunham, follow me back. Right? The guy, Dre, was like talking to me about like getting a Lamborghini Urus in depth. Right? Like they have high character. You talk about 1%ers, brother. I'm in a room with them, right? I'm having conversations with them, and I'm letting you know now, fellas. If that's what you want, if that's what you desire, brother, I want you to look in the fucking mirror and accept that you have a lot of fucking work to do. Because that's the first thing I'm thinking about. when I'm going to the bathroom and looking in the mirror tonight, holy shit, dude, I got a shit ton of work to do. I'm not doing shit. But that's a good thing, and I was speaking about this last night. It's like I'm putting myself in the same position I was in when I joined John's mentorship. Like, the deficit of where I want to be, I would say, is even farther than when I started and where I am now. I used to think 10K a month, I was rich. 20K a month, I'm up. Brother, these guys getting 80K days, 20K days, $1 million months, right? And and if you in 1% Academy, holy shit, are you blessed, brother? Because I'm about to give y'all all the game that I'm really getting from the speakers, right? From a mindset perspective, and if you one of my guys that I'm helping with coaching, it's really over with. Like, fellas, it's so much, man. It's so much shit I done learned, man. But it's not enough to learn the information. I have to implement it, right? But y'all should know by now that I'm going to do that, right? But the main thesis of what I'm trying to tell you tonight, fellas, is like, cause I used to talk to John, like even when I got in the Rari with John in the beginning of this vlog, I was like, bro, how do it feel to just like, you was in an Acura and like, you got in a Ferrari, you in a Ferrari now, and he literally was like, bro, this ain't nothing. And at first I thought like, this motherfucker like me, he just don't like receiving compliments. But now I get it, right? And I've been down here for 2 days. I've been down here for 2 days, and the last time I was down here, he's seeing this every day. He's in this environment every day. He's friends with these individuals. I'm just meeting them on a regular. Hey, what's up? What's going on? You feel me? Learning from you, right? Asking simple questions. Like, he's around these individuals, at dinner with these individuals every single day. Every single day, right? I speak a lot about physical and digital environment. Like, you know, I used to tell, I tell you guys all the time, like, I used to watch Alex Hormozi, Iman Ghazi, and Andrew Tate and all those guys, and it felt like they were my friends. I feel like I knew them. Like, John Mark gets to do that in person, right? It's one of the most beautiful things about, like, leveling up as a man, fellas. Like, if I would have never put my fucking head down and grinded and not manifested it, but worked my way into existence, I would never be able to receive and be in the same rooms or have the conversations or shake the hands that I'm shaking today, right? And I speak so much about, it's not information, it's implementation. That is facts. But the information I'm getting, when I implement it, it's going to be on a whole nother level. What I'm trying to tell you, fellas, I wouldn't have got this information not investing in myself, man. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Like, I said this recently in this vlog, but I'll say it again because it happened with Austin and Dre. It was certain things that they said that I took notes on and I recorded that literally, like, are gonna change the trajectory of like my life with my business. That like are not even, no, they're not simple things. They're complex things, but I wouldn't. It's like shit you can't find on Google or Chat GPT, man. That's the best way I can put it. That's the best way I can put it, man. But the main thesis, what I'm trying to tell you tonight, fellas, is one, invest in yourself in some way, shape, or form, and get around individuals that are doing way better than you, so you realize how far you are behind and how much work you have to put in, right? And two, kind of to piggyback on that, you are a lot more behind than you think you are. If you're chasing this 1%, if you're mediocre, I don't know why the fuck you even lasted this long in the fucking blog. Click the fuck out. My shit's not for you, brother. Right? But if you're looking to be exceptional, brother, it's really another level. And it's all on the other side of the work, but also investing and learning and implementing that information as well. Right? And I love whether you're in 1% Academy or not, like we all men. My standard when I made this channel was to help men level up in some way, shape, or form. Obviously, if you join my program, I can speed that up for you, right? But even if you're not in my program, brother, and you're trying to do e-commerce, you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, you're trying to improve your dating life, you're trying to get into real estate, whatever the case may be, brother, get to that 5th level, and I promise you, when you think you're doing a lot, you're not. You're not. So I literally was telling them, like, man, I'm about to go to sleep, man, because I'm super tired, fellas. Like, my flight was at 4 a.m. and then I was up all night yesterday. Then I woke up today again at 4 and been up all day, you know. So I'm exhausted. I'm usually in bed way before now. So it's like I'm a little sleep deprived, but I really wanted to come in here and speak to y'all before I go to bed because, like I said, I'm going to give you guys my all at all times. And I really care about you guys, man. And I'm not one of those people that's just gonna keep the game for myself. Obviously, in the next videos, you'll hear the game from me, you know. But man, like, I'm truly inspired, man. I feel like I say this every time I'm like around John in some way, shape, or form. But this trip has been one of, if not the most life-changing trip of my life. And I don't say this slightly, fellas. Like I would. The information that I've got here is worth double what I paid for this mastermind. It's worth double. The value that I have can make me quadruple 10 times what I like the 5K. But I'm about to go to sleep, man. I love y'all. Peace.
I don't really care about fitness, like in terms of like.
Fitness is the foundation, though, right? So like my whole thing is to be a 1% man. Like you have to check every single C, cut, charisma, church, character, clout, cash, combat, and basically just be exceptional in every area as a man. So like when they come in, fitness is the foundation because like what I preach is like, if you can get a fitness transformation, you now have the foundation to replicate that in whatever realm. You now have delayed gratification, persistence, consistency, you know, all things that translate to business or translate to life, right? So that's always the foundation.
That's your mechanism.
Yeah. But I also create a system for them to maximize their purpose. So like once we got the fitness stuff dialed, like really the second or third call, I'm planning out the Google Calendar with them. Any free time they have during the week, 90 minutes of deep work, locking on your purpose, right? If I don't know too much about their purpose, I say, okay, like if they're, sometimes guys are in other mentorships. I'll be like, dude, if you're in another mentorship, go in the fucking school or WhatsApp and say, what are the top 4 highest service tests I can work on a day to day? And then they give them those tasks. And then we like quantify their Google Calendar to work on that week by week. Once they master the week, then we maximize the weekends. You know what I'm saying? This all you, bro. Because in my content, I'm preaching like, your 9 to 5 isn't enough. Going to the gym with your 9 to 5 isn't enough unless you love your 9 to 5. Like I'm hammering it through the head. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm even like breaking it down in depth. Like there's only 5 jobs that you can make a 1% income with a 9 to 5. A CEO, a lawyer, I want to say a doctor, engineer. Yeah, there's only, if you're not in one of these 5 fields, then you need to figure something out. And 9 times out of 10, if you're watching this, you're not. Like I go nuts. Like, so like once they get in on board, they're already programmed. Like, all right, Cry, I know you're gonna help me with my 9 to 5, but you know, I'm really trying to do content, or I'm trying to do e-commerce, or I'm trying to, you feel me? So I'm like,
That's the type of person, like I like those type of people that like aren't just trying to stick to another, like don't have this mindset of just, oh, this is all life is. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show them like, bro, like there is so much more.
I started a YouTube, bro. Like my like I got into an argument with my girl and I thought we was about to break up. So I was like, bro, I gotta like glow up X, Y, and Z. So I was just gonna start like a fitness YouTube. But I was like, even before I made content, I was really big in personal development. Like I read a lot of books, like woke up early, like ate clean, X, Y, and Z. So I was like, bro, I can just talk about that as well. So I made a YouTube last August.
I posted a video a day for 120 days with 4 shorts a day. November was like my biggest month. I grew like 7,000 subs. And then it got in 1 month, yeah, in November of last year.
How many subs do you have on YouTube?
Right now I have 14K.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were you doing to grow?
A video a day and 4 shorts a day.
And 4 shorts a day?
A video a day and 4 shorts a day.
And this was your full-time job then?
No, I was working like a crazy ass job. That's the thing. Like, I was working. You ever heard of Boat Farm Treehouse? No. It's like this it's big luxury like cabin hotel type of company, and they were a startup. So I was like their only in-house recruiter. So I was working like 10-hour days, like just to fulfill every role. So I was hiring anything from a housekeeper to a fucking CFO.
And doing like what style of YouTube were you doing at the time? Given you were working.
I didn't get into the whiteboards till like December. I was doing more sit and talk and walk and talk and like gym vlogs. And then I gained a little bit of an audience. And even before I invested, like I was doing a lot of research and I was like, I can monetize this. So I kept pitching like, yo, I'm about to start this academy. If you want to join, I'll add you to the waiting list. So I had a waiting list of like 60 people before I bought from John or anybody. And then I was like, okay, I need to like, I know I can like sell these people, but I have 0 IQ on a fulfillment, right? But like December, I broke up with my girl. January, my grandma died. February, my job let me go. So it was like back to back to back L's. I had like no money to my name except like what I invested with John. I literally spent the money with John, and I had like no money. Like I thought I had like $5 on this credit card, right? So I'm like, yo, let me get me like some Chipotle and try to stretch it for like 2 or 3 days. I go to Chipotle, credit card get declined, right? So then I go back to my apartment, like in like this tubby, I had some coins or whatever. I get the coins, I go back to Chipotle. They're like, oh, you can keep this bowl, but we'll make you a new one, right? So I ended up having more food than I originally planned for just because they were showing love. So then I get back to the crib, I had the modules. Literally with the span of 3 days, I probably stayed up for like, or slept for like 12 hours over the course of 3 days, like stayed up, watched every single module like twice, and then I launched it. Like I just put the calendar in there and launched it, and then like, it was just like, boom, 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 boom. And it was crazy. I was like, holy shit.
First month? I never.
30K my first month, bro. And with like $1,000 packages.
That's awesome. What?
Yeah.
Wait, so you closed?
Packages.
Yeah, that's why I was just telling him if I was charging what I was charging now, I would have had a 60K month my first month.
So say that one more time.
From the beginning?
Nah, but when you started, so what, you and your girl broke up, your job let you go.
Me and my girl broke up in December.
Yeah.
My grandma died in January. That's when I had stopped my like long form streak of like 120 days. Then I started back in February, but when in February I got laid off. Right? So like my girl also, or both of our names were on the lease. She broke the lease too. I left this out. So she broke the lease. So you got to think, I got to get a new apartment, but I don't have proof of income. Right? I'm getting smacked by life, right? So luckily, I have a good relationship with the lady at the front desk just by being nice and like charismatic. And I literally told her the situation. She's like, look, I can do an apartment transfer to a 1-bedroom, but you got to figure out a way to pay the rent. That's the best I can do. I'm like, bet. And then I literally, like, I never told, man, I got like chills, bro. I booked a call with John, and I remember I was door dashing, and I canceled the call with John. Because I was so scared. I'm like, dude, I got to get a job. And if I don't pay the rent, I'm going to get evicted. And then John, I still got the DM. He like DM me like, yo, bro, I saw you cancel the call. You still showing up? And I was like, fuck. And I was like, I fucked with John Mark heavy. So the fact that he was DMing me was crazy. I'm like, I got to show up to the call. I showed up to the call. Simon closed me. And then I went crazy on the modules 3 days straight and launched, bro. And it was just like my first 5. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, and I was charging 1,000 at that time, like 1,000 for 3, 1,200 for 4 or 6. Actually, it was 1,000 for 4 months and 1,200 for 6.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
But
bro.
you sold.
I ripped, bro. 30K.
Wow, on that.
30K,
so
bro.
You closed a person a day. Some days you were closing 2, 3 people.
Bro, my first day I closed like 12 people.
And what, you launched and put like a Calendly link on YouTube? And
I did the VSL little slideshow, dropped that with the Calendly link.
Damn, 3
and
days?
Yeah. 3 days, bro.
So when you
3 days.
VSL,
John approves it after you do this?
I was like, fuck that. I was just
So
like,
you had your way. You were ready.
yeah.
Okay. I did mine without.
Yeah.
Actually, I did mine before I was in the one-on-one.
But yeah, bro, it was like everything had to happen though. I mean, outside of God forbid me losing my grandma, I had to lose my job. I had to go through the breakup. All that stuff had to happen, or like it wouldn't have worked. I would have still been working a job. I would have still been with that girl. It just wouldn't have worked. It literally had to happen. Yeah, bro.
Turns into the biggest blessings usually.
Crazy.
So when you did the video a day for 120 days, was like, did you do your research on like past creators?
Yeah, I also back then it was a lot. Now I kind of have a feel for what works, but back then I was just like, you know, let me study creators within my niche, what worked well for them the last 90 days from a title standpoint, and just duplicate it. That was kind of my.
Just like fitness in general, or?
Ironically, I was Austin Dunham, like FedEx Fearless, John Mark. I was just looking at their titles and I was like, oh, this resonates with me. Let me implement it. You know what I'm saying? Then as I got better, I started realizing what really worked well. Like, oh, okay, storytelling really works well. Value really works well. Then I did like a 10-minute whiteboard video. I was like, damn, that shit was hard as fuck, but they was fucking with it. Let me do a 20-minute one. Let me do a 30-minute one.
During this time, were you posting on Instagram too?
Nope. I got with John and started posting on Instagram. I had my first call with John. He was like, 25 stories. I'm like, what the fuck? 25 stories? Bro, that shit was so uncomfortable at first, bro.
Did you kind of have like somewhat the same energy you do right now on YouTube, like right when you first started, or is that something?
No, the first 3 months I was a dweeb because I wasn't being myself. Like I was trying to be like, I cared about like what people thought about me, and I wasn't being authentic. And then I got to a point, yeah, I was just like, bro, like I gotta just. No. I would say probably like halfway through, like 60 videos in, I started like being myself.
So did you stick to your content calendar as well when you first started? Did you have a content calendar?
Bro, I can show you right now my content calendar.
How many hours of YouTube do you have posted right now?
I don't know, bro. Over 1,000. Yeah.
See, what you just inspired me to do is you made me think I can be posting a video every single day.
You can't. That's what I tell guys that join. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But there were 45-minute YouTube videos.
In the beginning, they weren't. Now they are. In the beginning, they were just like 15 to 20 minutes. Bro, this would have look. This was the August content calendar. I was just ripping, bro. I was ripping. Like this was a video a day. My first month ever.
What does it say? What is that?
These are just like the names of the names of the vids.
Yeah.
The date I posted, the type of video it was, is it recorded, edged, scheduled, posted, the shorts, and then the link.
So you did this at the start of each month or right before?
Yeah, started each month. Then it was September, October, November.
Bro, can you?
I was dialed, bro.
I pay for that.
This right here?
I pay for that if you want to send it.
What'd you say?
What is that on?
Google Sheets.
Oh, Google Sheets.
Yeah, Google Sheets. You don't gotta pay, bro. I got you. You don't gotta pay. I got you.
That's not structure, bro. Like,
I got you. You guys just want me to like, cause I have a template of this. You want me to just send you a template, or you want mine? Just to see the ideas. Okay. All right. So I'll You want me to send this in the WhatsApp?
all the month. Thank you so much.
No, for sure.
When you close people, do you keep all that in a spreadsheet?
John gave us one to use for that. Like how many people I close out of X amount. I've used it all up.
So no.
So now I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do
That's
better,
helpful,
bro.
bro. That's bro.
I need to be better.
We all do.
Yeah.
Inspire and cry.
Yeah, it is, bro. I was seeing you.
Thank you, bro.
It is.
I appreciate that, bro.
Thank
Thank you, bro.
74%. He's like.
Cry, you posted like 125 days every single day in a row straight?
Straight, bro. I was dialed.
Yeah.
I was dialed, bro.
Whenever I don't want to post my stories, I click on your story thing. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta log in. Cry's got 50.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Bro, I've been getting to like 40 lately. I've been getting like a crazy flow state with the stories,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like if you knock out a lot of them in the morning, bro, it just builds so much confidence for the rest of the day, bro. And then it becomes like a game to me. Like I'll have a hard time making one like when I leave the gym and I'm like, nah, today I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna think of something. And then I just win that daily tiny battle and then it gets like fun at that point.
Well, did you make it view only?
Yeah.
Then you'll be good.
No, for sure, man. Yeah, I need to, like, I'm actually really gaining some momentum with Instagram, but I'm still trying to figure it out, like, what works for me, what doesn't work. I just had a reel that got 37K in like 2 days.
What was it?
I was talking about go to church on New Year's instead of
I
clubbing.
love that. That was fire.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
And that made me think about going to church on New Year's. I was like,
My guy. Yeah, so, yeah, Instagram's harder for me than YouTube, and everybody says it's the opposite for them. I'm like, bro, YouTube, like, you can just be yourself, bro.
exactly. That's why I like YouTube.
Yeah.
Instagram's way harder for me.
Is it due to like the time, long form? You have more time to kind of express yourself, or?
I wouldn't even say it's the time. I would literally say it's kind of like it's like the way the application is like perceived. Like people come on YouTube to like learn and kind of not, well, I guess kill their ego in a way. Instagram's more like superficial, like I'm trying to look cool for the general people. And then TikTok's kind of like I'm bored. I need some entertainment, you know. At least that's how it is for me. I don't know about you guys.
How do you go about creating your thumbnails?
I create all my thumbnails through an app called Studio. So if you guys want some real game, I got a loom on how to create thumbnails, like a few of them. But I don't know if John want me. John probably like, what is this guy doing? So I'll individually send this because John gonna be like, man, what the fuck, dude?
What is it?
I'm gonna just send him. Everybody wants it. Who want it?
Yeah.
Everybody do.
Everybody.
Okay.
So like we have what 18 days left, 18 days left into the year. So is January already pretty much planned out for you?
No,
Okay.
it's not. This December is, but nah, not January is not. I'll probably do January, probably like December 28th, December 29th. Just lock in, erase that whiteboard, and just put it on the whiteboard. Yeah. It's time! This shit warm, fellas. My type of pool. So, fellas, day 3. Day 3 of the mastermind, man. What time is it? It's 10:09. So, about to watch church for the first time in fucking forever. I got 8 hours of sleep because I stayed up to 2 talking to them, as y'all just saw. I don't know how you fucking dweebs get 8 hours of sleep and like don't like go nuts. Like I feel like I feel like Superman, man. But it's been an amazing trip so far, man. You know what I'm saying? Today's John. John's gonna do a lot of speaking. He's doing a format of like a very in-depth like Q&A specifically to like what's going on within your business. So I'm gonna get some clips of that you guys will see here. But right now we about to, I'm about to watch church. I'm about to watch my guy Philip Mitchell, and then we gonna get the day going, man. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. All right, fellas. Day 3.
You're speaking. You ever notice how your hometown tries to bring you back to your own self? I'm one of the most disciplined men in the world. Is that since we have such a large propensity of like people across the community, we've got guys making 100K a month. I coach on the side a couple of guys that are making like 250K. That is just kind of like business partnerships with like, you know, big fitness influencers, and they're not really in the school community. We've got people like Nathan that are doing, you know, $50,000 a month. Last night I was talking with Peter, and Peter hit that $100,000 a month, and then, you know, in between he's bounced between like 50, 60, 70, and he's like, man, it's so difficult because, you know, I'm texting clients all day, I'm making content. Meta changed their strategy for ads, and, you know, the thing that was working before isn't working now. He's like, how do you just like continue to make more money every single solitary month? And I'm like, well, unless you're growing against and greater than the market's growing, everything's going to entropy, right? And so you can't just do the exact same inputs that got you to 100K last month and think it's just going to be 100K the next month, and then the next month, and then the next month. The market's always going to be pulling against you. And so what I've seen is it's like all the best guys, once they understand the strategy, once they understand the fundamentals of the offer and everything, the most valuable thing is having all the things that you don't necessarily need to be involved in taken care of. So, for instance, like, sales guys, like DM setters, like content ideas in your niche that have already done well being put in front of you so that all you have to do is add your unique spin on it. The reason I've said this entire time of like, don't script content, don't hire a setter if you're not doing $50,000 a month, don't hire a sales guy if you're not doing $50,000 a month is because if you think about it logically, if one of you is at $20,000 a month and your goal is to be at 50, the chances of you finding a sales guy who has made more money on an offer. Let's say a sales guy was the only sales guy who's going to be able to sell and close for you on a higher level offer is somebody that's been there before, right? And it's almost a 0% chance that you're going to be at 20K and you're going to find a sales guy who's been on, close to $30,000 on an offer or $40,000 or $50,000 and be like, yeah, I'm going to get less commission and then come and work on your offer. It just never happens, right? So you're going to have to find someone who's done less or just equal to what you're doing, and you're going to have to teach them how to go above. But it's very hard to teach ourselves already to improve. Nevertheless, someone else to do something that you've never done. So I always discourage it. I'm like, you can't have a setter in your DMs that you think is going to take you to $30,000 a month because he's never done it. So you need to know what to tell him to do differently in order to get there, right? And so it's really, really difficult in that way. So I'm always against it. But it's very, very hard to set your own DMs at $20,000, $30,000 a month and take sales calls and post content and all and do it without getting burnt out. It's possible. A lot of guys have done it, but it really, really takes the passion out of the business. And so the entire goal with Scale Info is that, like, I've trained dozens of setters. I've trained dozens of sales guys. I've looked over thousands of DMs and things like this. And the whole goal is once you've gotten to that mark, for Scale Info to kind of help your business is like, we manage your setters, we manage your DMs, we fire them if they're not doing good, we hire them, we take your sales calls, we do all of the fulfillment that you don't want to be hands-on in, and we'll track all of your leads, we'll track all of your metrics every single week. I'll be sending out content based on what I've seen that's done best in the industry that you can go through. And I've gone through and I've created a formula to where you now have this content calendar. Obviously you can see that it's down here, but let's say, for YouTube community posts, YouTube videos, Instagram stories, you guys every week, I want you to post 3 YouTube videos, right? Talking head, vlog, education. But if you heard Austin speaking yesterday, if you don't have that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and plan before what I'm going to do for the month, it's very, very hard to wing it and be like, wake up and be like, oh, today I'm going to make it. Usually it's, I'll have some ideas, tomorrow I'm going to make it, tomorrow I'm going to make it. And then the end of the week comes and you made one YouTube video or you just made an idea for a YouTube video, right? And so, I want you to think this, obviously there is such thing as something being overpriced, right? But when it comes to this industry, when you genuinely think about it, how much did you pay for those shoes?
$160.
Okay, those probably cost Nike not even $5 to make.
We just had this combo. Sorry, let him hear it again.
Yeah, but think about it. They didn't even cost. So knowing that cost Nike $5 to make, is it a scam that he bought those shoes?
Oh, that's Nike.
Okay, it's Nike, right? But what if they were what if they were Reebok?
Nah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like their shoes, the market, right? You don't decide the value of the product, the market does. If every other shoe was $5 and Nike was $160 for these, and they just randomly were just some random brand and then people would be like, oh, that's a scam, that's stupid. But people will pay it, that's the market value. My Ferrari did not cost them $500,000 to make. But that's the market value because of their brand, their legacy, what they're going to charge. I don't even know what it cost them to manufacture, but if we knew, we'd probably be like, holy shit, that's crazy. So all the parts combined and everything that went into it, what people are willing to pay determines the market value, right? So it's like, for instance, Eric Spofford, he has $1 million offer, right? Myron also has $1 million offer. If you pay $1 million and you get an hour-long call with somebody, like, is that worth $1 million? Like, just one call. No systems, no nothing, just one call.
It depends on who the person is.
Why?
Because they have leverage.
But for you, right now. Like,
Oh, for me, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. If there's somebody who has a business and they make $10 million a year, right? And they have a call with Myron and it's $1 million, just one call, it's 30 minutes. But he gives them a piece of information or points them in a direction that's going to double their top line. Now he's making $20 million a year. Even if it doubles their bottom line, let's say their profit was 5 on 10 and now their profit is 10 on 20. I spent $1 million and make $5 million. Even though it was one call, it was like, what is the outcome? That's a belief problem. Because then you think, oh, it's not worth it.
Say no more.
That's not familiar.
Yeah, I mean, they've all been telling me that, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, why are you charging that low? I'm like,
I was on this point and found this nonsense out. I was like, what?
it's time.
It's time.
Say no more.
You think your program's better than Sam's?
Yes.
He charges more than you.
Do you think your program?
No offense, doggy.
It don't matter.
Yes.
I charge the same as you.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, like, you probably charge that.
Like, I mean, you think about it. Like, guess what? You take 3 sales calls to make the money that he makes on one. He was on the train and he made three of your.
I do group calls too, bro.
I know, yeah, I'm being a dweeb, bro. It's time.
And your result, dude, like they'll work hard. They'll be better clients.
Yeah.
I've told you this all the time. Like, and this is like, it sounds funny and like kind of like childish when I'm saying it, but it's like, if you fast forward 6 months, like there's you that doesn't have a Urus, that feels bad about you saying that shit in the car. And you're like, damn, it didn't happen. And then there's you that does have a Urus. The one that does, he's made the decision, I'm going to increase my prices. You think you're going to drive around in a Urus and still be like, I'm worried that you can't have those deficiencies.
Yeah.
And it's always like the difficult decision and the hard decision, and the right decision are always the same one. So it's like, if it's difficult to raise your prices and you don't, you're making the wrong decision. If you feel resistance towards the decision, you probably should do it.
I'm doing it.
Raise your prices. 1% Academy. Less than a personal trainer at Crunch. Bro, they charge like $4,500 at Crunch for fucking 6 months. For a fat girl with purple hair. Bro. Think about every time you're on a sales call. Like, I want you to think about, like, imagine if Simon would have looked at you and he would have showed you like a crystal ball of you now. And you only had what you had in your bank account when you invested. And he was like, no, instead of joining the course, you need to join the mentorship now. And he showed you this now, and you knew for a fact this was going to happen. And if you didn't pay for the one-on-one mentorship, this part of your life wouldn't have happened. You would have gone, and you would have found out a way to get that money.
Yeah.
You'd have gotten it somehow, right? Now, I'm not saying like we can't be perfect and close every single deal like that, but if you think about that in your head, it's like, they're you when you made that decision, and if they don't join your program, then they don't actually get to go through this journey that you've gone through. It's like you're honestly leading them in the wrong direction to let them get off the call. Raise your prices.
I am. It's done.
Sweet.
That's where we at?
Welcome to paradise, fellas. As you can see, we on the yacht, man. You know, got a little upstairs, downstairs. This is the, chill area. Come with me. I'll show you the rest. Feel me? I don't even know how to open these motherfuckers. It's the button. How do I press this to get out? Thank you. I got you. As you can see, the night is young. But it won't be for long. Look at the view. Feel me? It's time!
if we're gonna finish the liquor. I said, absolutely.
Absolutely.
First time I've ever had to be on the yacht with no hose.
We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that.
The best thing about being a man on your purpose is every once in a while you can have a shot and drink. But I earned it! Ask George. George, did I earn it? Yeah, you made it. It's time.
It's time!
So seductive.
I'll take you to the... I was
Here's better go loud.
I was dialed, bro.
Oh my God.
You got John Mark on the
I'm
ox,
gonna
man.
slowly
Ramp it up.
Yeah, I'm
Type
gonna
shit.
slowly give you some good shit.
Okay, say no more. Say no more.
Don't even worry.
Okay.
Listen for yourself in the future. There is no shot that your success isn't guaranteed. So we're out here, we're enjoying the fruits of our labor. We're gonna have a wonderful night. Let's fucking go!
Yeah, doggy. There we go.
Welcome to paradise, doggy! Don't be a fucking dweeb! It's time!
Fellas, we got 17 days left. 17 days and your fat ass ain't locking in. There's 365 days in the year. All the ideology, mythology.
Just push.
All right, fellas. Night 3 in the books, man. Had an incredible night, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, after the boat, we got some food, and then, you know, they was going out. Your boy tapped out, man. I was too tired, man. Like, I can't hang like I used to, man, especially with waking up at 4. Like, it's like when you wake up at 4 and you stay out until 3, like, you damn near a zombie, bro. And, like, that shit would have fucked off my whole week, man. So I missed out on the kick it last night, man. But despite that, I had a really good time, man. But more than anything, I learned so much, fellas, man. Like, I'm gonna keep hammering in the head, man. Like, it don't have to be 1% Academy, but in some way, shape, or form, get in these rooms, and it'll change your fucking life, man. It'll change your life, man. But if you're in 1% Academy, you know I'm gonna give you all the game. So it's currently 11 a.m. now, man. I just ordered me some food. And then I'm gonna see where the day take me, man. My flight don't leave till late tonight. I got a few calls with my brothers that I'm about to prepare for as well. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace. That's the end of the vlog, fellas, man. Your boy back at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Had a great trip, man. More on the way, man. Like, I'm really, y'all know me. Like, I'm about to go ballistic, man. But if you want to work one-on-one with me in the motherfucking trenches,
and make failure impossible. Make 2026 the best year of your fucking life. I will put the link in the description. Book a motherfucking call and we'll see if you're a good fit. But do not book a call if you're not ready to put in the work. Because I'm not here to be your fucking friend. I'm here to be your brother. And as your brother, I'm going to hold you accountable and tell you a lot of shit you don't want to hear to become the man that you have to be. It's